Hello, my name is Peter. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the classes, how I teach, what I teach, and how to get the most out of our time together. We're going to meet once a week on Friday from 5 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. The course will last for 3 months, that's 14 classes, and you must not miss more than 3 classes. If you come to all of the classes, you will receive a certificate of completion signed by me and the teaching department here in the hospital. If you miss more than 3 classes, you're certainly welcome to continue coming, but you won't receive the certificate. So if it's important for your resume to have a certificate of completion in English, then I suggest that you don't miss many classes. I teach in English, although I might sometimes practice my rather eccentric Spanish in class to save time on one matter or another. I expect you to be able to follow me. So if you feel you are not capable of doing that after, say, the 2nd or 3rd class, see me. But don't make the decision quickly, because you probably know more English than you realize. Okay, a little bit about me. I'm from New York City. I have a doctorate in psychology. I'm a certified ACCET teacher, American Accrediting Council on Continuing Education and Training. And all that means is that I am qualified to teach this class, and I'm qualified to determine your level of English. I have been teaching for a total of 25 years, and for the last 16 years I've been teaching doctors in Las Palmas. I use my own cognitive method based on Socratic dialogue, and all that means is that I use a lot of questions and answers in my class. As I said in the last slide, I use a question and answer approach to teach grammar. This makes the class interactive. I will ask you questions, you will ask me questions, you will ask questions among yourselves, and of course, there will be answers as well. During the class, you may be asked to get up in front of everyone and talk about yourself or something else. These are called monologues and will help you get over feeling nervous in front of people, like when you give a presentation. They may take the form of a narration of an event. They may be part of a demonstration of a procedure or device specific to your service. You will also be asked to engage in dialogues with me and other people in the class. These dialogues will come out of the particular grammar point I am teaching, or they will be part of a game or an exercise. And these dialogues will be situational, meaning that many of them will be centered around hospital life, your interactions with patients and other doctors, or your interactions with other people in general. I won't provide these dialogues. You will create them yourself, sometimes for an assignment and sometimes improvisationally. You will do mock clinical sessions here in English. You probably have experience with clinical sessions in your service. Here, each of you will do the same, but in English. In order for you to appreciate what it is to speak another language, you must understand that there is a lot more going on when you have a conversation than just merely words. Things like gesture, expression, explicit and implicit meanings, and personal agendas, what you want from a conversation, are critical to speaking any language. This is something that most language courses don't even consider, but we will do it here in the form of theater games. These are exercises that will help you learn to listen and interact on whatever English level you're on. It might help you get along in your own language as well. Some of the games may seem a little silly to you, and you probably won't even be able to do them well at first, but hang in there and you might have some fun. And finally, I don't give tests here. Giving tests is not the kind of environment I want to create. In my opinion, everyone who comes here to class and does the work passes no matter what your level is. Because by just coming to class, you will improve. All right, we're going to have assignments Every third class starting next week, I will ask you to do these assignments at home and bring them in. They're not difficult, and you'll have plenty of time to do them. In a minute, I will tell you where you can see a schedule of the classes and when each assignment is due. The first one, which is very easy and it's due for next week, is an autobiography. I want you to write one paragraph about you, who you are, where you're from, what your goals in life are. I also want to know about your hobbies. If you don't have a hobby, you'd better get one. The rest of the assignments I will go into detail on when it comes time for you to do them. But here's a quick explanation. A dialogue will be a written assignment of a patient-doctor or doctor-doctor interaction. The abstract will be a medical article that you will write based on the service you're in. The poster is a very short, one-slide presentation, and the final project will be a 5-minute medical presentation using 3 to 5 slides. The only other thing I ask you to do is don't watch American movies in Spanish anymore. From now on, you will learn to listen to Brad and Angelina's real voices and read subtitles either in Spanish or English. This is non-negotiable. If you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend, a wife or a husband at home, tell him or her to live with it. I may ask you during class to summarize a movie. The materials for this course are available on my website. That's the address up there. You will find some presentations that have to do with the structures we will be learning, and some videos too. I'll let you know when you can refer to them. In the Documents section, I will post a calendar so you know when your assignments are due. If you need to contact me for any reason, my email address is up there too. On a side note, please don't disappear from my class. If you find that you cannot come for work-related reasons or for personal reasons, please email me and tell me so I can take you off the student roll. I understand that this is a courtesy to me. You don't have to do it, but if our paths cross again in the future, you might want to know you left on good terms with me. By the way, when you write an email to me, do not write it in Spanish. I read Spanish very well, but you don't write in English very well. So you need to practice. Every email to me must be in English. I'll figure out what it means even if it's bad English, but write to me in English. I probably won't respond if you write in Spanish. And that's it. Any other questions, you can contact me at my email address, or you can call me, or you can see me in class. I hope you have a great course. Goodbye.